And today we're talking about BeLive selling and marketing system. Let's check the sound. I'll be with you in a second, just checking 1 or 2 things out. Where do we go? Over here, I think. I need to start that program, check which microphone's being used. Okay, and it's this microphone. So let's move this microphone over here so you can actually hear me. Okay. Testing 1, 2. And we have liftoff. Good morning and welcome to today's show. And today I've got a mirror image. Just a minute, that won't do. In your BeLive studio you can actually mirror the image if you want. That's better. That's how I look at it. Okay. So today, welcome to the show, and this is all about my BeLive selling and marketing system. And it's Tuesday, it's 11:30 in the UK, it's 6:30 a.m. on the East Coast, and welcome to this live broadcast from my BeLive studio, all about BeLive. Now, I did a video yesterday about using OBS within BeLive, and if you go to the BeLive streamers community, you can find it. It's only about 5 or 6 minutes long, and it will tell you how you can actually use OBS, because that's another weapon in your selling armory, is to bring in an external studio like OBS. Gives you a lot more, gives you more facilities really in terms of how you operate the system. Okay. Now, it just said I'm live. It just said somebody's watching, and that somebody is. Good morning, Guy. Guy is saying good morning from Washington State. Good morning to you. Right. Okay. Now I need to make an adjustment. I was working yesterday with several different systems in order to get the video out for OBS into BeLive, and unfortunately I had to alter my camera settings. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share, if I can share, and I'm going fuzzy. I'll be back in a minute. I'm going to share that. I'm going to try and share that. It's hiding. Ah. Right, I've got it. Okay, and I'm going to bring the share on screen. Just give me a second. Okay, so if I go like that, okay, I can hide that camera. I can hide that. And you now got next to me the controls for any Logitech camera. And what I want to do, if I go pitch, well, first of all, I need to reselect my camera because it's gone fuzzy for some reason. Okay, and we're back in focus. Okay, now I'm going to use, this is free software. If you've got a Logitech camera, you can download this software from logitech.com to take control of your camera and enable you to actually do things. And I'm going to bring myself full screen. What I want to do is I just want to get a little bit bigger. Okay, and zoom down. That's better. Okay, and I'm going to make another adjustment. No, not there. There. Okay. Right, I'm happy with that. Okay, one of the things you've got to do is to make sure that you feel comfortable on camera, and you do that using the software that comes from logitech.com, and then you can adjust, you can zoom in, you can zoom out, you can change the camera angle 65, 78 or 90. You can change the colorways, whatever you want. But with Logitech Brio, there is rarely any need to change the colorways because they're oversaturated anyway. And I've got used to looking at myself like this on Logitech Brio camera, which is up above my monitor. Okay, so let's get back. My BeLive selling and marketing system. It is mine because it's not an official marketing system. But my point is, I mean, I broadcast on Amazon Live 5 days a week now, 9 a.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. in the UK, 3 p.m. in Belgium, and I use BeLive to do it. And it's totally out of choice because the facilities in BeLive are better than anybody else's. Okay, so the BeLive features that make BeLive ideal for marketing are multiple cameras. And if I go off full screen and I hide and switch that camera back on, okay, and what I'm going to do is put myself on the left. Okay, so I can have two cameras on screen. So the camera that you're looking at on the left is the Logitech Brio, and the camera on the right is the Obspot Tiny. The Obspot Tiny is wonderful because you can go from one setting, which is me, two cameras, one microphone is the key, down to my display area, which is where, just to show this is live, that's my iPad, and the corner of my Microsoft Surface Book 2. But having two cameras is, well, you need two cameras, okay? Because what you don't want to be doing is having to switch between one camera and another. To actually have two cameras on screen, and let me go and change the theme here. To have two cameras on screen, side by side, is the best, okay? Because I can talk about, and you can see, yeah, and I can go picture in picture, okay? And if I hide that, you can see more of my desktop. And if I go over here, I can actually maximize the desktop area that you can see, okay? And all this is, I'm just using BeLive and I'm using two cameras and everything is working as it should. So this is my demonstration area. I know with this second camera, I can do anything that I want in terms of talking about the 4-way USB, the 2 terabyte hard drive, my Aftershocks earbuds. And it's basically made life a lot easier. And because I've chosen the Obspot, I'm just going to switch the Obspot back to me. Because I've chosen the Obspot, it also means that when I'm doing live selling, I can actually stand up. Okay, now this is a direct comparison. If you look at the camera bottom right, you can see that the static Brio camera is just showing there. Okay, the Obspot, however, is actually tracking what I do, making sure that I've got headroom, and in terms of presenting, it's absolutely brilliant because I can take this Aftershocks box, I can take out the headphones, and I can wear the headphones and talk about them. So these are Aftershocks over the ear, and they are bone conducting headphones. They don't go in your ear canal. They're available in a variety of colors. They're waterproof, good quality sound. You can listen to your favorite podcasts. You can listen to music on Amazon Live. It's Bluetooth, so go to your mobile phone, look for Aftershocks, connect, that's it, and you're away and running. These just purely and simply my favorite as far as headphones are concerned. So when I'm standing up, the difference is that, again, headroom, the difference is that I can be more energetic. Naturally, if you're speaking at a seminar, a real world seminar, then being stood up means you can be more energetic. You can actually move about. And thanks to Corinda, I heard that you can actually turn the Omnispot upside down and suspend it from the ceiling. And if you had a teacher at the front of the class, then it could record and broadcast everything the teacher was doing. And as he or she moved about the stage, then just a minute, the camera would track them. Yeah. And I'm going to and from the camera. Just a minute. Okay. This usually right. Okay. But that's the importance of having two cameras. And that second camera can either be fixed, or as the old spot Tiny's mobile, and I just need to click one button now, otherwise you've lost me. Okay, so there's the desktop back again. So this is the importance of multiple host cameras when you're actually live streaming, because you can have one camera on you, hello, and you can have one camera which is on your demonstration area, and in my case it's just to the left of me. So that's the first, and we're talking about my BeLive selling a marketing system, and we covered the first item, which is multiple host cameras. Back to me. Okay, the second thing that makes BeLive, and I spoke to some industry experts, and they said this is a moment, but I tell you, the ability that we've got a YouTube video player in our studios is beyond priceless, because we don't have to upload video to our studio. We're not limited on the length of the video. All we have to do in our studio is bring in YouTube URL. Okay, so if I want to tell you about XSplit VCam, what I can do is I can take myself off solo, and you'll notice now that there's a video bottom right, and instead of actually doing it live and forgetting things, I can present using YouTube. So let's do that. So I'm going to put the video full screen. That's all we need to do. I'm going to switch my microphone off and press play, and let's go. Is Stephen in wonderful Wiltshire in England, and I'm here to give you an overview of XSplit VCam, how it works. Background removal tool I've been using since January 2019, and it just keeps getting better and better. Now the image behind me is one of Salisbury Cathedral, and the acid test of any background removal tool is that you still have 10 fingers with little webbing between them. Okay, so that test passed. Second is the outline of your body. Those are the things to look for when you're looking at a green screen, the ability to actually move about. So let's take a look at the software itself, and this is the XSplit VCam program. Okay, now you notice at the top there it says original. This is me. This is also me. So this is how I look normally. Now, first stage is to actually remove the background. So let's remove the background by pressing a button, and I get background's gone. Okay, prove that if I go here, background has disappeared. Okay, so the next step is to select a background to go in place, and you can do that just by clicking an image. You'll get a different background. Okay, that's it. That's very colorful. Now, just a warning, you need to make sure that the image at the top is not too light. Okay, what you don't want is to have an image too light at the top. If you try it, you'll see what I mean. Okay, now XSplit VCam is an external program which you download from XSplit, and it sits on your computer, and you can use it in this way. Okay, so over to one of my favorite backgrounds. So I'm just switching background. Now, if I go to here, you can actually see that I can get backgrounds from several sources. I can upload a media file. Okay, and I'm going to upload a media file. I'm going to go on my hard drive to artwork and to reduced. Okay, and I'm going to bring up this image, and that's it. That's how easy it is to take an image from your hard drive and bring it on screen. Second thing you can do is you can run a YouTube video. Now I can show you a sample of this if I go. Right, now that video, the full video is available on YouTube, but here's the thing. When I go on Amazon Live, I did yesterday, I talk about, let's just hide that, we don't need that anymore, and bring this on and take that off. Okay, can have great fun when you've got more than one camera. I went live yesterday and I talked about this, and this is the Logitech C920, and this was the first external camera I ever bought. Those of you who are watching me live or on the replay will remember a system called BeLive, and BeLive was where we all got together, a few hundred of us, or probably about 500 in total, and we're still good friends. And we all bought, because we wanted to be better, we wanted to outgrow, we brought this camera, which is Logitech C920. Now there are two versions. Okay, I'll get there. There are two versions of this camera, Logitech C920 and Logitech C920X. They are in fact the same camera. The 920X comes with 3 months of XSplit VCam, which you've just seen a month ago. And basically, I talked about this yesterday, and I sold 8 of these during my live show yesterday. And that's the proof that having a video on YouTube, to me, works, because all I need is to put in the URL in my BeLive studio, and I can play the YouTube video, and I can sell 8 of these yesterday. Absolutely amazing. So back to me. Okay, so YouTube video. So we're going through live selling, post links in the comments. Okay, we'll come back to that in a minute. Okay, so we're going through my BeLive selling and marketing system. We've looked at multiple cameras and we've used those several times. And we've also looked now at the YouTube video player. And basically, I use it not only for product demonstrations, but I also use it if I go like this and switch my camera off. I can switch my microphone off, and this is a video that I play to sell the home gimbal. Walk around the place, and it is a great place to visit. It's something about Salisbury. And say hello to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter and Twitch. Hopefully I'm live on my website too as we take this walk around Salisbury Cathedral. This is going to be a short broadcast, but hopefully it's a successful one. I can't see your comments because I'm actually just following around the cloisters. Okay, now the plan is we'll walk around the 4 sides of the cloisters and try and avoid people. But Salisbury for centuries has been a place of pilgrimage, just in the same way that pilgrims in Spain go on pilgrimages. Then this is one of the places that people from Europe used to come. And so, not only can I do product videos and store them on YouTube, I can do my travel videos and store those on YouTube and talk about, he said, my gimbal. Yeah, and I can sell those too. So YouTube video player, and it is a player rather than a screen share. It's not a screen share, it's a fully fledged YouTube video player, which means you can play YouTube videos in your BeLive broadcasts. Okay, the next thing, which is peculiar to BeLive, is image display. Incredibly, and I use all the systems at some point during the week. Incredibly, BeLive is the only one that allows you to upload images from your hard drive, images from Facebook, and display them in your broadcast. So I can, if I go here and hide that, bring this in and go side by side, I can bring in on the bottom right hand side images which I've created on Canva. And like this one, for example, let's go 4 up on screen and go like that. Okay, so I can create images on Canva, I can bring them into the studio, I can bring them in as overlays, and if I go, let's hide both of those. So image display, peculiar to BeLive, and it is more than useful to be able to display images on screen during a broadcast. And that's better. I just want to change back at this point to there. Okay, so image display is a BeLive feature, and you'll only find it on BeLive. Okay, now the next one is live selling. And again, this feature only occurs on BeLive. Yeah. If I go here, live selling, post sales links in the comments. So whilst I'm live, and I'm live on Facebook and YouTube, I can bring an item up on screen and I can drop the landing page link into the live comments. Let me show you. Let's go switch that off. So if I go over to here, possibly here, and go down to here, and go to here, okay. I'm going to bring this up on screen, and I'm going to hide that camera, and I'm going to go like that, and I'm going to go side by side. And basically, every time I do that, a link will appear on Facebook, and quite possibly if I was live on YouTube. And this is the landing page link for the TrebLab HD77 portable speaker. I could talk about the speaker. Okay, and I'm going to go picture in picture. That way around is probably preferable. Okay, and that link, the link to the TrebLab speaker, that speaker, has been posted in the live comments on Facebook and can also be posted in the comments on YouTube. And that means that I can take orders for this whilst I'm live on Facebook and YouTube by posting the link to the landing page. It appears in the live comments and I can sell. Okay, so, and the next item on the list we've been using all morning, and that is, if I go to me, is the on-screen agenda. Now, most systems have captions, and you can bring captions on and off screen. With BeLive, you've got an agenda, and that agenda, you can have as many agendas as you want. You can have almost as many items in your agenda as you want, and you can flick between one item and another item. Yeah, we can flick between agenda items and show them on screen. This is invaluable. This is my memory. This is my run of show. And before I go live, I put all the topics I'm going to talk about into an agenda so that I can actually click on the item in the agenda and talk about it. Camera mirroring, lower thirds, which we've already seen, okay, and overlays. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take myself off full screen because I use overlays in my broadcasts on Amazon. And I'm just going to go side by side. Okay, this is the overlay that I use on Amazon. So let's go to the overlays. This one. Okay, so on Amazon, you have to ask people to unmute to listen. You have to tell them what the title of the show is, and live from England, that actually says. But the other thing I want to say is that I am broadcasting on BeLive, and BeLive's engineering department is in Kyiv in the Ukraine. So I want to give my support to all the team at BeLive in this. I cannot imagine what it's like to be in Kyiv at the moment. But our thoughts and our prayers are with you, and more and more countries are coming on board and helping and sending support in various ways. And you know that you are loved and appreciated, and especially the BeLive team. So thank you for actually making this possible. Yeah, hopefully things will improve, and you once again become an independent country which is not under attack from Russia. Okay, so overlays can be used to tell stories. And I'm just going to take that off and come back to me. So that was a transparent overlay. It was actually made on Canva. I use it in all my Amazon live broadcasts, and it is so easy to do. Okay, now it's not unique to BeLive, but it works well on BeLive. Okay, so that's my BeLive selling system. And if you have any questions about it, then you can ask me in the live video sales group. If you've got questions about Amazon, you can ask myself or Nick Wood or Adair Palmer. We're here to help and support you in going live on Amazon, Facebook, and YouTube. And BeLive is the best way to do this. And it's not just my BeLive selling system, it's everybody's. If you're on BeLive, then you can do everything that I've just shown you. It's all in your studio, and it is so simple and straightforward to do, to create an effective broadcast. I was talking on Sunday as we were going on a country walk to Satish, and he said that the production that comes out of BeLive studio is so slick. Yeah, and it's because of all the attributes, that all the facilities that BeLive have given us to actually broadcast live, and that's why it works so well. And it's certainly designed to be a selling system. Now tomorrow, in the live video sales group, same time, 11:30 a.m., 11:30 a.m. UK, 6:30 a.m. on the East Coast. I will be live tomorrow at the same time, and I will be talking about selling on Facebook and YouTube, and I'll be looking at my next product to sell, and tune in to find out what it is, because what I'm doing is I'm getting together affiliate links for all the major systems that I use on a regular basis, and I'm demonstrating them, and I'm getting the link, and I'm going to show you how to actually market them. Now, affiliate marketing is basically storytelling. So I've got together 3 products. Tomorrow is number 4. When I got to 6, I'll stop and I'll actually start live selling on Facebook and YouTube. You can follow my journey. Thank you for watching me live today on BeLive in the live video sales group on YouTube and on LinkedIn. If you're on LinkedIn and interested in marketing by video, then please do catch this show same time tomorrow. Take care, have a great day, and until then, bye for now.